What up, peoples? All right, we're back here. We're at Roger's little. What do you call it? What do you call this little farm?
Was Roger's rabbit?
It was rabbitry, but we're kind of ending that, guys. We're gonna switch over to chickens. Rabbits are a little bit hard to deal with every single day, so we're gonna do something a little bit easier and go into rabbits. And plus, I'm gonna get some rabbits myself. Anyways, so we had to come up with a plan to get rid of these rabbits, and so we tried to go sell them, and nobody really showed up to look at them and watch and buy them. So we got online, started seeing if anybody wanted them. A couple people said they did, and they said they wanted them butchered, and so that will be doing today. So that's actually what we're doing right now. Let me turn this around real quick. Well, actually, here, let me just show you. Here, 1 second. Put my knife over here. We got some butchered rabbits. So, in the process of doing that, and but forewarning, before we get into this video, we are going to be butchering rabbits. So if you don't want to see this, then please, this is a forewarning. And if you don't want to watch it, then you can get off. If you do, then stay tuned because it's going to be real. So this is just, this is how we're going to do it. I don't know exactly how anybody else does it, but this is how Roger's been doing it. So like I said, this is just a warning before we show you one. And if you don't want to see it, then you can go ahead and click off now. But if so, fixing to get to it. All right. I wonder where I can set this up at. Here, I'll just turn it around. What?
This thing here kind of broke. But anyway. Might not want to see this part. I got a bopping tool.
A what?
Bopping tool.
A bopping tool? Oh, yeah.
And you got to bop them right upside the head. It's right here.
I thought you put it in the water.
I'm going to first.
Oh.
It just kind of keeps the fur down.
Oh. I see what you're saying.
Shock. Well.
There we go.
Now they're stoned. Now.
We just used a deer rat, guys. That's all we did. Or isn't that what this is called? Little deer thing?
Yeah. Graffle. Your yeah, pocket knife. Just now you just right here is a jugular vein. You just cut that right there.
So we can drain the blood. Now, guys, this might be a better way of doing this.
Rabbit's dead.
Yeah,
right now.
It's dead right now. It's gone.
And
so
the heart's still beeping, but it's pumping all the blood out of there.
yeah. So at this point, it'd be gone, and all you have to do is pretty much skin it. And good old case knife, guys. Good old case knife right there. Name brand.
They're not a sponsor, but they could be.
Yeah, they could be. I'll sponsor them. Oh, Case Double X.
We'll let them sponsor us. There's a joint right here. You start right at that joint. Just kind of pull that skin out and start that skin. You don't want to tear the meat. If you do tear the meat, it's no big deal, but just got to be careful.
So, guys, we'd figure out a way to get rid of these rabbits, and somebody ordered 10 of these things, skinned, and what do you call it? With the dressed, yeah.
We're dressing them. We tried putting them up in bow ties and They didn't want them that way.
So we're getting all the organs out and everything. So this is actually my first time, guys, doing this. So I've never, and I think you did it a couple times, haven't you?
I did 5 in one day.
Yeah. This is just. Hey, Rogers, one of my people at my work. I was telling him about what we were going to be doing, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, no. I'm going to have to buy some just to save them.
You can do that.
Yeah, we still got a couple. They're not spoken for yet.
That actually happened.
What's that?
A friend of mine, I went to show him some rabbits, and they were pet rabbits. And I didn't have option. I didn't intend to sell them none.
But he said,
But he was petting them, and he said he didn't need any. And I said, well, I'm going to give you one. And I gave him one, and he's petting it. And I go, if I can't sell the rest of these, I guess I'll butcher them. He goes, I'll take the rest of it.
yeah, funny.
His wife wasn't too happy.
Anyways, guys, so I know that I contemplated putting this on YouTube.
This needs to spin around, because now I need to be in the back of it. Oh, can you hold that like that?
Oh, yeah. You mean like the little thing up there?
Yeah.
So yeah, I contemplated putting this online, but I guess I mean I've seen chickens. You go and you research chickens being slaughtered on here, and pretty much the same thing. So, seen multiple chickens, and you watch videos on how to do it, haven't you?
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal. Plus, it's educational. If you guys wanted to do a rabbit this way, then guess what? You're teaching them how to do it, aren't you?
Yep.
Because I haven't never did it before. This will be the first time actually doing it. I think you're pulling the intestine right through.
Yep.
You pull it around.
Yep.
You said.
Now, let it go back on.
You said that you had to pull it down until.
Yeah. Till the elbows. Now you free the elbows.
It's not that knife. That.
Kind of stick your finger in there. You don't have to pull it all the way out like that, but I did. Stick your finger through there. Pull it down, yeah, it almost stops. Now, take the head. Now, grab it, skin right here. Let me wash my hands.
Guys, I've been told that it's really good to make sure that the blood is completely drained. A lot of times, did you tell me this about the chickens and how they weren't drained completely at stores?
I don't know.
Somebody told me about how chickens are not completely drained at stores. That's why you still have blood in the meat.
Right.
And so now, if you guys are Bible believing people like we are, the Bible does talk about how you're supposed to drain the blood completely. Have you heard that too?
Yeah.
And so when you do it yourself, when you do this yourself, you're able to completely do that, just like what we have. Plus, when you put it on ice, it kind of takes out the more blood as well. Granted, this ain't chickens. This is still rabbits. But whenever you're doing this, guys, make sure that you get that the bladder. If you rupture the bladder, then
It could taint the meat.
it could taint the meat. Which was, I don't know if you've seen that.
Just put your hand in there and pull it out. Now here's the liver.
We're gonna keep that. That gallbladder needs, yeah, right there.
Here's the gallbladder. Just kind of grab above it. Pinch it off. You're grabbing kind of like above, not that.
Like a bulb above it.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even like really.
We'll throw that in the pan.
All right. We got some more in here too, guys.
Now, kidneys. They say kidneys make good dog treats.
If you got a dog nearby.
Well, a lot of people take and dry them out or cook them.
Oh.
And dogs actually like them.
Oh.
And see, here's a membrane right here. That's actually...
The heart membrane. The thoracic cavity.
Yep. So you cut that, and that's where your lungs and your heart is.
Mm-hmm. For all the scientific people, it's that thoracic cavity. I can't remember that. It's probably the diaphragm that you're pushing through right then. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a.
Look, it's got a finger in there. Must ate a finger. That's clean. Okay.
So, cut the legs off right at that joint. Guys, you have to have a pretty good stout knife to do this. I don't know if this is the one. If this
Doing a
was
pretty good job.
I didn't know if it was going to be any sharper than the other one that you had.
Make sure the fur's off there. I didn't want to break that, but I did. It's still eatable.
Yep. Alrighty.
I think that's 4 or 5.
That's 4 or 5 right there.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3,
4. I see 4.
4,
Is there another one down there?
5.
Yep, that's 5. So 5 more.
Yep. Let me wash this off.
What's that right there?
What?
Oh, is that the head part?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's how you do it, I guess, huh?
There's one more out there. That was actually a doe.
Oh.
Because I didn't have no nuts on that one.
Oh. All right. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around real quick. I'm going to go ahead and flip this around and do a little fast reel. And we got to do 5 more. She wants 10 total. So, all right. Let me see if I can set this up somewhere. I wonder if I can set this up somewhere. Trying to set it up.
There it is, Ben.
What?
There's the rabbit.
Oh, you actually did lose one? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know you lost one. Well, I knew you said you thought you lost one. All right, guys. Well, we finishing up our last one here. I'm here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around. So, anyways, we are we went ahead and butchered these rabbits, guys. They're gonna be 8. This is food. This is sustenance. Really weird word, but this is the first time I did this actually. So, but anyways, they're gonna be used. Matter of fact, the person that's buying them is gonna be eating them with eating some rabbit stew. She said she likes to fry them and eat it with brown gravy. She said it's like really good. So, but anyways, I'm gonna put a warning sign on the front of this because just let people know it's a little bit gory. So, but anyways, well, that's about what we did so far. We're done with the butchering as of now. Well, until this last one. So, but we're done. We had the 10 that we had to butcher, and then hopefully somebody else buys these others. You know what I'm saying?